North Korea, it's a small country, it's incredibly isolated, but boy does it know how to make headlines. Led by the enigmatic Kim Jong-un, this hermit kingdom has become a major player on the world stage. And not in a good way, we're talking nuclear weapons and sneaky cyber attacks. This is a country that demands our attention. North Korea has been a thorn in the side of the international community for decades, but lately, things have been heating up. Kim Jong-un seems determined to build up his nuclear arsenal. And he's not afraid to use cyber warfare to get what he wants. This is a dangerous combination, and it's one that we need to understand. So buckle up, we're going on a wild ride through the world of North Korean nuclear ambitions and cybercrime. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Kim Jong-un. He's the third generation of his family to rule North Korea with an iron fist. He's young, he's unpredictable, and he's got a taste for nukes. Kim Jong-un sees nuclear weapons as his ticket to security and international prestige. He's been busy visiting nuclear facilities and making bold statements about his nuclear capabilities. He's even tested a bunch of missiles. This guy is serious about his nukes, and that's a scary thought. But why is Kim Jong-un so obsessed with nuclear weapons? Well, it's complicated. Some say he's paranoid, some say he's power-hungry. Whatever the reason, one thing is clear. Kim Jong-un is not afraid to use any means necessary to achieve his goals. North Korea loves a good 5-year plan. It's like their version of a to-do list. But instead of buy groceries and do laundry, their list is more like build more nukes and hack the world. Kim Jong-un's current 5-year plan is all about boosting the economy and strengthening the military, and a big part of that military buildup, you guessed it, nuclear weapons. Kim Jong-un wants to develop more powerful and sophisticated nukes. He wants to be able to hit targets further away. He wants to make sure everyone knows he's a force to be reckoned with. So, while most countries are trying to reduce their nuclear arsenals, North Korea is going in the opposite direction. They're doubling down on nukes. And that's a huge red flag for the rest of the world. Let's just say things haven't been exactly peachy between North Korea and the United States. It's a relationship built on mistrust, sanctions, and the occasional war of words. Kim Jong-un loves to call out the US for its hostile policies. And the US isn't a fan of North Korea's nuclear antics either. There have been some attempts at diplomacy. Remember that time Trump met Kim Jong-un? Yeah, that didn't really go anywhere. The truth is, North Korea sees the US as a threat. And they're not afraid to use their nuclear program as leverage. It's a delicate dance. One wrong step could have catastrophic consequences. So, yeah, the US and North Korea aren't exactly best buds. And that's putting it mildly. Section 5, Cybercrime. North Korea's digital hustle. North Korea isn't just about nukes, they've also become masters of the digital underworld. Cybercrime is their side hustle. And they're really good at it. We're talking hacking, stealing, and causing all sorts of chaos online. Why? Well, it's all about the money. North Korea needs cash to fund its nuclear program and prop up its struggling economy, and cybercrime is a lucrative business. They've got their own elite team of hackers like the infamous Lazarus Group. These guys are good. They're like the digital equivalent of ninjas. They can infiltrate computer systems, steal sensitive data, and even cripple entire networks. They're basically the bad boys of the internet, and they're working for North Korea. Section 6, Operation Marstek Mayhem, stealing crypto under the radar. Remember that time you struggled to understand cryptocurrency? Well, North Korea understands it perfectly. In fact, they're using it to make a lot of money, illegally of course. They've launched this sneaky operation called Operation Marstek Mayhem. It's all about stealing cryptocurrency. They're using malware to target developers and companies in the crypto world. They're tricking people into downloading malicious software. They're even creating fake websites and social media accounts to lure in unsuspecting victims. And it's working. They've already stolen millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency. And they're not stopping there. They're constantly adapting their tactics, making them even harder to catch. Section 7, Contagious Interviews and Fake IT Guys, the Purple Bravo campaign. North Korea is getting creative with their cybercrime. They've launched this campaign called Purple Bravo, and it's all about deception. They create fake companies and job postings. They pose as recruiters on LinkedIn and other platforms. They're looking for IT professionals. They offer them amazing job opportunities. It's all a scam, of course. Once they've gained your trust, they strike. They infect your computer with malware. They steal your credentials. they gain access to your company's network. They've targeted cryptocurrency companies, software developers, even a gambling company. They're after sensitive data, financial information, and anything else they can get their hands on. It's like something out of a spy movie. But this is real life. And it's happening right now. Section 8, the double threat nukes and cyberattacks. So, we've got nukes, we've got cyberattacks, it's like a perfect storm of bad news. North Korea poses a unique and terrifying threat to the world. They're a small country with big ambitions, and they're not afraid to use any means necessary to achieve their goals. The world is watching, and it's not just about North Korea anymore. Their actions have global consequences. They're destabilizing the region. They're fueling an arms race. They're undermining international norms. This is a problem that isn't going away anytime soon. Section 9. What now? Facing the North Korean challenge. So, what do we do about North Korea? It's a tough question. There are no easy answers. Diplomacy hasn't really worked. Sanctions haven't deterred them. Military action is too risky. We need a new approach. We need to find a way to engage with North Korea without compromising our values. We need to work with our allies to pressure them to denuclearize. We need to strengthen our cyber defenses to protect ourselves from their attacks. It's a delicate balancing act, but the stakes are too high to ignore. The world is watching and hoping for a peaceful resolution. Let's hope it's not too late.